back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, Sundaneslar has been saved, all thanks to us rousing the Avatar of Rillifain. The Avatar called forth the ancient guardians of the forest, who were clearing away the final remnants of Irenicus' forces from the city streets. We'll still be encountering tiny pockets of resistance, but they won't last very long against the guardians, the defenders of the city, and us. And there's one area here that I didn't explore before, and I think I should send Korgan because if memory serves, there are going to be trolls down here. And yes there are! Archer, use fire to kill the beasts ere they rise again. Don't worry, we'll use Korgan. Korgan is much better at this. There we go. Move out. The battle is far from over. And please don't set us on fire. Thank you. You really should improve your aim. That's a little bit of experience that we've got there, and now let us send Terri quickly over to go and talk to Elhan. Maybe Elhan will finally be a little bit more open about what's going on.
It is a sight of wonder watching the Guardians as they sanctify our streets once more. You have done well.
Thank you.
The way to Irenicus will now be less dangerous, though the mage himself will still prove a deadly foe. Seek him out. Destroy his influence once and for all.
I'll certainly try. And that means going to the palace and potentially finding that Rakshasa encounter that I hoped to face before, but may do now. And ooh, there was a lesser air elemental. It is now gone. Now, if we're going to find these Rakshasa, they will be here, and I'm curious as to whether the script for the event is going to break or not, because the city is now saved, and the encounter won't happen properly, because all of the NPCs will be standing around just waiting for us to defeat Irenicus. And there are the Ooh, it is happening! Slayers of children, the wrath of the righteous will take you this day. Lay down your arms and live as slaves. Your city is doomed. Slavery is preferable to death, is it not? Never shall the children of Rillifain bow before you. Death to our enemies! Oh, they are buffing up quite a bit, and that is a little bit awkward because we're not ready for you to buff up. We want to definitely cast a Dispel Magic here and see what you're going to do. The answer is you're going to cast a lot of spells. You weren't able to cast yours fast enough, and they are teleporting all over the place and doing various things, but I think we can deal with them. Oh, these are illusions. I think they're actually elven battle mages. But either way, we do have to fight them, so let us fight them. We need to most certainly get through these defenses, and the best way to do that is with a breach spell. So, we shall breach here. That should deal with one. Then we will breach with Edwin here. You're taking damage, so it's very likely that you're going to perish soon. And you're not really putting up much of a fight. You probably should put up a bit more of a fight. Seek out the Befoulers! And it looks like Korgan and Terri are a bit terrified right now, which is unfortunate because we can't really move to the palace with them so afraid. But hey, at least that event actually happened properly. And we have some treasure. We have a Scroll of Mislead, True Sight, and a Death Spell. And another set of them. And another set of them. And another set of them. We have 4, just in case you failed to learn it the first time round.
Yes.
Or the second time round. Or the third time round. There is the elf who is guarding the way in. And it doesn't seem like there's anything we can do with this statue, so maybe we don't need to use those pieces of statue here. Maybe they need to be used within the palace. The palace that Terri is having a good look at now by just walking around. And oh, you can actually walk all the way around to get to there. Curious. I wonder if the game would have actually let me do that. And we can see where they are. You see that swirliness there and that there? That's where the two people running around terrified are. Look at them go! Eventually, they'll stop panicking. If I'd have actually had you berserk, you wouldn't have been able to have panicked. They can cover a lot of ground, can't they? You a lot more than Terri right now. Probably because you are double hasted at the moment, because that Dispel Magic hit Terri. Are you done? Nope. No, you're not. I can't rest with, not with the party so scattered. There we go. Now I can rest, and I definitely want, our spells back. So, we'll rest up, and carry on. And also, get you to get that stone skin back. Marvelous. Now, there are a few people we can talk to here. There is a, wounded elf. We'll speak with you first. We can't speak with you first, because it seems like you're unconscious. There's another one that isn't, though.
Soon we shall all be together upon Evermeet.
Thank Rilliphane. You've summoned the old guardians to help us. We are saved! Saved! That you are.
Troubled times are upon us.
The old guardians, raised up against the creatures the exile brought with him. A magnificent sight. Well done. Well done.
Very well.
Let us move into the palace now. There is nothing more that we can do here, and there are no enemies here either. No final bastion of resistance for us to overcome. But I do think there is a puzzle within. I don't think it's a very difficult puzzle, but it's a puzzle. Let's open the door. It's not locked. And here is part of the Tree of Life, which we're definitely going to look at. The tree shimmers slightly as you look at it. A palpable feeling of magic emanates from it. The unusually large nuts in the branches above are a tempting sight. You could pick them if you wish to. And we do. As soon as you touch the first nut, a shock runs through your hand, and all of the nuts fall to your feet. You gather all of the nuts. There seems to be two distinct types. A smaller nut that does not open no matter how hard you pry, and a larger nut that allows access to the edible nut within. Let's look at these. They seem quite important. A small hardened fruit harvested from a section of the Tree of Life that grew into the palace. There is no obvious use for the smaller nuts, but they have a power, and should be kept. And we shall. And here are the large fruits of the Tree of Life. A beautiful glittering fruit taken from a section of the Tree of Life that grows through the palace. The fruit has a tantalizing smell, and looks ripe enough to eat.
Yes.
Let's move forward, shall we? There are no traps here that we have to worry about. There is this puzzle, though. Water flows down in a rush from some unknown source. There is an odd play of shadows deep within the pool, telling you that there's something down there that you want to get access to. And then there are these here. There are chunks of broken mortar around the statue. It appears to have had a piece broken off. You could look more closely if you wish to. Fortunately, looking more closely is solving the puzzle, because we have what we need. A stone heart fits perfectly into the statue's hands. Again, it begins to move. Smiling in contentment, the statue plays a quiet melody on the harp. The music sends a shiver down your spine, though you know not why. And now we'll look at this one, where we have to put the other piece of statue. You fit the horn to the statue's lips, and its hands rise to steady the instrument. It blows a clear, powerful note. And on the horn, and falls silent. The ground shakes, and the water that pours through the living walls slows to a trickle. The pool begins to drain, revealing stairs. I'm going to save here because this is definitely screaming to me final encounter of the area. So we're going to get ready with a protection from fear and a death ward and all sorts of other things that we could use. Right, where is death ward? There is death ward. And we want another death ward, if you would. Right here. I believe, no, you already have the death ward. It's you that needs the death ward now. And a clear commands, of which we have 2. This is when I do all the buffing way too soon. I'd rather do it too soon than too late.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
I need you to cast this spell, Edwin. It's kind of important. Then a protection from evil. There it is.
Yes, mask. What should I
And I
fetch
think
now?
we are ready. And just in case this buffing is entirely pointless, I'm going to make a fresh save so that we can save those spells just in case. Let's go down. You feel a tingling as you approach the stairs, a familiar touch which you instinctively recognize as your own soul. Irenicus is near, in the next room. You pause, knowing that you may not survive the battle to come. You have little choice, however. Without your soul, your fate is a grim and certain one. You turn and regard those who remain in your party. You feel a need, perhaps, to ascertain their loyalty, their friendship, or to offer a chance to reconsider. Hexat, the vampire, has stood with you since you rescued her from Dragomir's tomb, but her motives are her own. Will she stand with you now? You know I must regain my soul, Hexat. There's no reason for you to sacrifice your life. I know your loss too well, Terri, and for what it's worth, the only life I plan to see lost this day is Irenicus's. The half-orc Dawn has faced difficult decisions of late, and become stronger for it. Along the way, something has developed between you, something dark and passionate. But will he face this last challenge by your side? Dawn. Oh, shut up. I think that answers the question. Neither you nor I will be satisfied with this husk of a woman standing before me. Let's go make you complete once more. Edwin, who once promised a year of service but isn't the sort to keep his word, yet the Red Wizard remains, keeping his own counsel and motivations secret. Edwin, I'm sure you have your own interests and goals. You don't have to continue with me. This isn't your fight. And where do you suppose I should be going? You have a nose that seems to sniff out the path of power, and I will wrest what portion of it I wish until I am sated, and then perhaps we see what becomes of you. Corgan, the vicious and self-interested dwarf, but a seasoned adventurer, who also happens to be one of the most effective fighters you have encountered. You ready for this fight, Corgan? I need to know if you're going to stick around and not run. Ach, don't be giving me any of that. Me axe be as sharp as she gets, and it's itching for a wizardly bloodletting. If I dies, I takes me chances, but I'll have none of your coddling. Vaconia, the brooding dark elf cleric of Shar, who has remained since her rescue from the fanatics in Athkatla. In the end, however, you are sure she serves herself. Are you ready for this, Vaconia? I must know if you're committed, because I need you to give everything you have. I have encountered few who have given me quarter since I fled my home. You have saved my life on more than one occasion. We have fought and bled together, and I will give my last breath for you if necessary. But come, glory awaits us. There is nothing more to be said. Without a further word, you turn grimly back to the stairs before you. Your soul awaits. Let's go.
If that's what you want.
Wait! Who comes? You are the child of Baal, aren't you? The one that John, boasted of stealing power from. He claimed to have slain you.
He very nearly did, and I intend to return the favour. I am Elysim, Queen of Sundanesalar. Jonolith has me at the centre of the tree, trapped in a cage of corruptive magics. This is as far as I've been able to send my image. Jonolith, the one you know as Irenicus, he is drawing power from the Tree of Life into himself. There are parasites attached to the tree, draining it for him. Parasites? What manner of creatures are these? I do not know what manner of parasites these things are, but they are formed from corruption itself, I fear. They feed Jonolith the power and maintain my cage. Whether you are here to save my people or simply kill he who has tormented you, I care not. One thing must be done. The parasites on the Tree of Life must die. I completely forgot about this. Looks like we won't be having our final encounter just yet. Do that, and I can sever John's connection to the tree. Then, and only then, might he be killed. I believe he has protected the parasites somehow. I do not know. Hurry! How do I reach the parasites? There is no route I can see amongst all these branches. Yes, he has severed branches. Use the nuts. The nuts from the palace gardens. They will grow new branches on the tree. You can use them to cross. Do it quickly, child of Baal. If John drains the Tree of Life, all of Sundan SLR is doomed, and John will have the power he craves. Please, you must stop him. I'll see what I can do. So we have a little bit more left to do. And that means, doing some exploration and finding these parasites to kill. Okay, not here. How big is this area? This area is quite large. Okay. This stair is incomplete and leads nowhere. Good to know? It's not really that good to know. One of the smaller nuts in your pack begins to grow and extend. Surprised, you place it on the branch at your feet. It grows and twists at an alarming rate, soon melding with the Tree of Life. The tree grows to form a path to the far branch. You may now pass. Okay, it is attacking this here. You are too far away to use that. Okay. The parasite, this thing, is like nothing you've ever seen before. 4 snake-like appendages protrude from its swollen body and have driven themselves through the branch of the tree. The parasite is sucking the very life out of the tree. You can attack it if you wish, and we do wish it. At the first sign of hostility, the parasite swells with energy and summons guardians. Well, they're only earth elementals. Pretty sure we can deal with earth elementals. Have at thee! Yep, I think we can deal with them. With its defenses down, the parasite is easily dispatched. The parasite is dead, and is no longer a threat to the Tree of Life. Good! 1 down, a number to go, and here is another way that we can go. Over to here, which should lead, I believe, to another parasite, though not here. Over here, maybe? Down here? And here? Oh, and there is another path that leads over to here? Where is this parasite that I'm looking for? Well, it's not here, clearly. Up here, maybe? Ooh. Okay, there's Irenicus. Best not to go and confront Irenicus. That seems like a poor idea. Replace seems like a poor idea with is a poor idea. Aha! Another parasite. This is what we want. We want to face you. And you summon some air elementals. I'm seeing a theme here. Fortunately, this theme is exceptionally easy to defeat, and Hexat has gained a level. Goodbye, parasite.
Excellent. There's only one more that needs to be destroyed. Already I can see this cage beginning to fade.
That's good. Once you kill the last parasite, I will begin to sever his connection. You will need to come to the center of the tree, where Irenicus and I are, quickly.
The energy he has stolen from the tree will be torn from him. I know not what effects this will have. It may kill us all. But John will be weak and disoriented, so you must kill him quickly.
Oh, we plan to.
Finish it quickly! I feel the Tree of Life dying. John is drawing too close to his goal.
Don't worry, we actually have more than enough time to do everything. We have more than enough time to do all we need to do. And I think the final parasite is somewhere over here. And while I'm thinking about moving over to that final parasite, we have a level to deal with. Hexat has gained yet another level and is now level 30. I think some set traps might be a good thing to put some levels in. And I think a spike trap might also be a good thing to get. There we go. She can gain even more experience,
I am ready.
which is always good to see.
I'm waiting very well.
And so, folks, when we come back, we are going to destroy that final parasite and then deal with Irenicus. If that is all the energy that's released from the Tree of Life that Irenicus is trying to use doesn't kill us. It may very well kill us. Chances are high. Now if we go over here, nope, nothing there. I imagine where we need to go is over here, because this is the central area, and there's only a few other locations where a parasite could be. We'll figure out where it is and destroy it. We'll probably rest before we do that, and then we will deal with Irenicus and get back our soul. The final battle to determine the fate of Sundon Esselar, ourself, and maybe the Forgotten Realms. It's going to be a tricky one, even with all of our levels. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.